Uh, I think this video is gonna have like an introduction. Do 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 do. Many men wanna be Eminem. Yesterday, I've been shot yesterday. Somebody shot me. Somebody shot me yesterday with an airsoft pistol. He shot me because I don't know, maybe because I was a little bit rude. I said that he's gonna die and his girlfriend is never gonna be wet because he sucks. And and then he was very, very angry. He was like, let's get me like a hitman. I'm gonna go get me a hitman because he did not want to fight. He was like running. He was like running first, and then he was like calling a hitman. And then I was walking, and he was like on his bike. He had like a helmet, and he had like a hoodie, all hooded up. Like, really, it's hot. Why are you like wearing a hoodie? Why are you wearing a hoodie? And he was acting very sus, and I'm like, okay, I know he's plotting something, but okay, just, and I'm just, and then I was walking, and it was like driving with like his motorcycle, and then he looked at me, he took out his gun, and I was not scared. I was just standing there, and I was not scared. He was like, I think he was like shocked that I was not scared. Like I didn't show no reaction because I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And I think he was like wanted to shot like my dick or something, he wanted to shoot, and then he missed, and then he got me like here, like by the thigh, and here. And then he just left, and then he was like doing like stupid ass gestures, like who the fuck Zach, like you on your bike, and then he was like making like this with his arm. Like, what the fuck, like, why are you doing this, man? Why are you doing this? And I'm like, no, don't be using airsoft guns. No, just don't. I don't, why just do that? That clearly doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Airsoft guns doesn't hurt. This is a toy, so don't be using like toys. And this is the only time somebody like inflict like physical damage to me is when they like have like a far distance and they can shoot. I was like, who the fuck bought you this? Like, was it like your auntie, your grandma? This bought you like an airsoft gun? And I was like, oh, this is the youth. This must be the youth because we'll never handle things like this. On their motorcycle. Clearly, he cannot afford like a real gun, and that's why it's like his airsoft pistol. So I'm like, but. I wasn't scared, I'm not scared. So even if you would have like a real gun, I'm still not be scared because I'm not scared to die. I'm not scared to die, I'll do many things. If I wouldn't, if I would be scared to die, I would not do all the things, all of them things. So yeah, first of all, even if you would like kill me, if you kill me, like, reincarnation is instant, you'll be instantly reincarnated unless you kill yourself. If you kill yourself, then no, it's not instant reincarnation. You'll be trapped in a void for a very long while. That's why we tell you not to kill yourself, because I don't think you want to do this to yourself. But hey, it's up to you. Hey, it's up to you. If you've got the balls to do this, somebody told me it takes courage to do this. It takes also, less brain cells to talk shit like this. So yeah, but I'm like, even if you would have like a real gun, I have a crystal in my bag. It's called the Lake Lie. You ever heard about the Lake Lie crystal? I can show it to you maybe later, rather not, I don't care. I don't want to open up my bag, But I have this Lake Lie, this is like a crystal, and it repels projectile weapons. But not airsoft, because they don't repel weak guns like this. There has to be like a real gun. So yeah, please do not do this. Don't ever do this again. Don't think, you can like just inflict physical damage to me and that's it. And you'll be like, now I'll teach him a lesson. I think you hurt yourself like even more, where you did this stuff. Because you wasted, you wasted ammunition, you probably paid for this, you know, so it was a waste because you missed, you missed, you know, because, you know, the only, you know, spots you hit that really don't matter, like I don't feel it anymore, you know. Something can give you today, you know, when I was playing a video game, you know, when I'm sitting, like, okay, my arm touches, like, you know, the grip, like here, so yeah, a little bit. But what about like a side shot? Is now when I'll make like a picture, you're gonna see like this little spot over here. But I like scars. You know why? I like scars, and you're giving me some more. Like, should I be thankful? I am confused. I'm confused. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think about this. Like, is this like, nowadays? Is this how you wanna, like, you know, avenge someone? Like, I clearly hurt your feelings. I hurt your feelings, and there was nothing you could do, and you were like crying, and then you ran away, and then you came back like with the airsoft, the pistol, you know. And this is how you know, you wanna get me back with this. Like this. All right. So yeah, I must admit this really scared me. I'm scared, and ever since I'm never going back outside again. Like, I stay indoors because I'm scared somebody's gonna shoot me with an airsoft gun one more time. Please, no, please don't. Like, can we? I just want to avoid this type of embarrassment. You know why? Why didn't you know? Why? Like, well, you know, what was like inside you, going on in your head, like before you did this, like, and then you're like moving on, making twitching, like making like this with your arm, like, are you like, were you like listening to hip hop before you're coming, doing things like this, like, come on, and stuff like that, and then you hit, like, you hide your face, hiding your face, and all that shit. All right, so yeah, but today I'm not gonna go like there everywhere I went, I'll be there again, you know. I'm not, you know, this is not gonna like make me like wanna go somewhere else, and I'm happy I stayed here, because if I would like, you know, take the train, the bus, going somewhere, you know, I would miss this, you know, embarrassment, and then I would not have like no stories to tell, and yeah. So, well, this is just like one thing that happened, you know. You don't really care, you know. Who cares about dying? If you think I care about dying, please don't shoot me, please, no, don't kill me, please. I don't want to go through the reincarnation cycle, so that my twin flame needs to find me again when I be born again, and she'll find me, and then she has to raise me again up until we can be together. Something like that. All right then, you know, you can do this again. Don't, please don't. No, don't do this again. You know, and yeah. So yeah, I lost a bunch of subscribers. You know, bunch of subscribers left, but I gained a new subscriber, and I think it took them subscribers to leave first. For me to get like subscribers, but I think this subscriber is never gonna leave. He really likes fucks with me for the things I do, and not the other subscribers who just wanted me to rap. Yes, he's gonna rap. Rap, hip hop, real hip hop. Ready to rap. He's a vegan. I don't fuck with him. He's a vegan. Oh my god. I could never be a vegan. Oh no. I'm probably fat too, you know. So yeah, I still, you know, lost subscriber. I still have more than you. I still have more subscribers than you. So yeah, it don't matter, you know. Who gives a fuck about subscribers? Y'all should only be subscribed if you actually watch somebody's content. Or if you would, wish you would. Like, no. I'm not gonna watch the subscriber video with like the Vivo channel subscribers and because this is way the weak. This is weak stuff. Man. Hey! It's weak stuff, man. This is my bro. What? This is my bro. I'm happy when I see my bro. I'm like, oh, you brother, from another mother. From another mother. Brother. And then lastly, I was, merci. talking to younger children. They were like a little bit younger, and they were like, oh, God, forgive him, God, like forgive him, God. You know, who is he talking to? Like who is he talking to? Forgive him, God, forgive him. Like, who are you talking to, man? Like, what God? Like, what the fuck are they talking about, man? And we need to tell them, like, yo, all y'all primitive monkeys, like, stay away from me. Like, I don't want no monkey pox. Like, stay away from me. I don't do this primitive fighting. No, you stay away from me, okay? You know, none of y'all gonna touch me because I don't know what y'all did. You probably played with like dookie and the shit turds like everywhere. You know, we're not having this, man. You know, my genetics don't share with monkeys and rats and fruit flies and yeast. Okay, so yeah, so it could be me, right? It could be me because I also don't have like savage violence tendencies because I have a good diet, you know. When I diet is good, so, you know, this is another way me, but I can feel the fear when I enter like a path, like I feel all the fear, you know. I absorb all the fear. Fuck this fear, man. Fear is only those who are scared to die. I'm scared to die. Scared to die. I don't know what's gonna happen. There's gonna be the light or something, and we're gonna see the light. So yeah, you know, and then the children, they think I don't know what's going on. Like they think I can feel them, that they don't fuck with me. You know, they think they're very smart, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, God forgive him. And they were like never listening. You know, when we talk about bitches, about sucking dick, they're like, and when we talk about like a serious topic, you know, then they be like, God forgive him. And then all of a sudden they all need to go home. But the children shouldn't be outside, you know, when there's, I don't know, was it like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., I don't know anymore. They shouldn't be outside. They're like, this too stupid to be outside. You know, them kidnappers are gonna look at them and be like, no, I don't want this one, he's too stupid. They're gonna drive, they're not even gonna like kidnap them children. They're too stupid ass. I must admit, they weren't that stupid. You know, I used to hang with the other ones, you know. When I was a little bit younger, they were even more stupid, you know. They like the worst. I'm not even gonna like make a video about this because this, you know, I feel embarrassed, you know, because we share the same genetics and they were like doing stuff, and I'm like, you know, not even them there, you know. So this is all that happened yesterday, and this is all just because like one security told me, and I don't know why, but the security told me like, yeah, I'm never gonna let you take the train again. But I'm like, you know, you're not really staff here. You're just a security. You have nothing to say. You're just here to call upon like, you know, reinforcement. Real reinforcement who calls upon some more reinforcement. So you're just like the middleman, all right? So then he told me like, oh yeah, but you're never gonna take the train again. But now he doesn't even work here anymore. He's not even there, so I could take the train. But I got used to, you know, just staying here. Then let's don't take the train then. All right. So you know, I'm here, and I need to stay here now because there's like the funniest events happening here. The family be laughing, you know, and they all like, you know, walk around here and they all in fear because, you know, they be doing things, they be attacking someone, but they hide their faces, you know. Those who like come attack you, they hide their faces, so you know, you don't know who they are, you know. So, you know, and some who cannot deal with it, they're just gonna go randomly like just hitting someone, you know, because they're just angry, they want to get their thrust out. But I don't do that, you know. This guy, you know, he just confused me. I'm just confused. Like, why would you do that? Like, why? Like, I'm still here, you know. You know, shouldn't you know, like do something about this? Like, I'm still here, and I still hurt your feelings, And then this, if I would not hurt your feelings, you would have never did all of this. So it really hurt you when I called your mama a bitch, huh? So somebody was real hurt now. Because the truth hurts, So I was right. His mama's really a bitch. Because, she should have swallowed him and never allowed him like to get like an airsoft pistol, because he can't even use it. He missed once. All right, and I don't even think like he hit me like where I wanted, because you gotta think where their brains from, where they come from, like what their ideas. They clearly have like ideas, and this they're like this for a reason. And I kind of get like where this is coming from. So yeah, he's very miserable, this guy. I don't know where he is right now, but I can feel it. I can feel his fear, I'm gonna know next time when I see someone and he's gonna be like in fear. I know maybe he has something to do with it, So he can hide, One day we'll find him, and then we're gonna take somebody who's gay, and he's gonna fuck his ass. He's gonna rape him, And this is what you get for hiding and masking like a bitch, like your mom probably, and then coming like on a random shooting spree, like watching too much Columbine. I think this is his bike. We can come take a look. It was like a bike like this, I think this is his bike. We can like take note. We can take note. And then we're gonna ask them like, do you know this guy, this bike? Because this bike just looks like very, and he was parked here. So, was it him? I don't know. Maybe he can also wait here until he comes back and be like, actually missed, man. Ray actually missed, and I'm still here. So what is this about? Like, what is this about? And I'll never get an explanation because his brain is undeveloped. I don't want like an explanation from like a monkey, with a monkey DNA, cherry monkey DNA and mice DNA, and yeast DNA, and fruit fly DNA. All of them, they share like some percentages, all right? So yeah, we'll just be waiting here. Like one day it's gonna be here again. I'm like, it's hot. Why are you wearing like a hoodie? Why are you wearing a hoodie? It's hot. Like it's like hiding something or whatever. Like, but no, don't be doing this. That shit is weak. Okay, okay. Like but you clearly have no friends. You have no friends, and you just want to come to me. I'm like, no. I actually enjoy. I enjoy living. I literally do. I enjoy, living itself. By itself, I do. I enjoy living. No matter what situation, and I think I'm being redundant. I think I already explained, in a video. In a video I explained why shit is like that. Okay? So I don't think I'm gonna repeat myself. I think you won't find the video, if you really want to watch everything, because I don't think nobody watches like everything, I don't think, because you always have to do something. You always have to do something. But yeah, don't be doing this, okay? Don't be doing this, especially when you'll be, every day at the same spot. Or you just gonna do this again. And instead, you're gonna waste all your ammunition on me. And some actually, they think this is cool. Some, they like this stuff. They like this, They like wasting their life. So wait, they're like waste of lives. They never go nowhere with their life, anywhere, and they just stay stuck. And they just wait for Christmas every year. They just wait for Christmas every year, right? There's nothing else to be doing, and they're like totally waste of life. All right, because this guy, he's still there. I see his motorcycle. I'm gonna see him again, and I'm gonna let somebody rape his ass. I'm not gonna say who. Maybe I'll make a surprise, because I don't know many who would. maybe it's gonna be like a, you know, triple team. They're gonna triple team him, maybe. You know, it's gonna be like your ass is mine. And they're gonna be like, you know, maybe we'll tat his ass cheeks. We're gonna tat his ass cheeks, like, you know, with tat, but you have to like take an airsoft pistol and you shoot like your name, your initials, like on his, you know, you shoot it like on his ass cheeks, and you're like, you know, your ass is mine, and then they're gonna rape him like every night. You know, we put like a helmet on. He's gonna have a helmet on, so it's gonna be very hard for him to breathe. He'd be like, this little baby ass. It was like a child still. I don't know. It didn't look very old. Well, you know, when somebody, you know, an adult, so-called, I don't think they would do this with their lives, because I think it was 8 p.m., 9 p.m., something like that. And I was like, you know, I was, you know, about to go home, like, you know, we're gonna play video games, whatever. And then he was like, no, I'm not having this. I'm gonna shoot you with my airsoft pistol. And he hit me here, you know, here, whatever. And I'm like, you know, the weapons I use against myself hurt even more. You know, I do a better job hurting myself than you would ever like do like with your cheap ass weapons. So, you know, just leave it at home. Just leave it. Don't do this anymore. Don't do this, because you might as gonna do this again because you haven't learned, you know, and you hurt yourself more than you hurt me, okay, with this, because you have no idea obviously you have no idea what's going on. Like you don't know nothing. You don't know you don't know stuff like that, like in China that they taking money from their banks in China, the government's stealing from them, taking their money. So you don't know about that, huh? Yeah, shows you don't know nothing at all, right? So yeah, I'll wrap this up for this little boy. Like, I'll be waiting for you to come back, because I'm not sure. I don't think you'll come back. I think like you're on the run. Are you on the run? I can feel your fear, you know, because this is another type of fear. It is not, you know, not another type of fear. So yeah, we'll see you around, buddy, and then I'm gonna have something for you. But yeah, just so you know, it's not gonna be me who's gonna rape your ass, but there's somebody else.